My next guests are truly queens of hip-hop and have joined forces in a new ABC drama as a 90s rap group looking for redemption and a second shot at fame.
Check it out, check it out.
ABC's new drama Queens follows the comeback of a fictional all-girl hip-hop group 20 years after their fall from the top of the charts.
Yeah. Dear Father, forgive me for my sins, but I'm chasing my dreams because I was born to win.
The band, made up of real-life stars who all shot to fame in the 90s, includes international pop sensation, Grammy winner, and Moesha star Brandy, real-life Grammy-winning hip-hop icon turned actress Eve, Naturi Naughton of R&B group 3LW and star of the film Notorious, as well as the hit show Power, and actress Nadine Velazquez from hit shows like Entourage and My Name is Earl. Queens leaves nothing to the imagination, capturing the essence of the 90s and the early 2000s. Legendary director Tim Story shot the show open in true-to-form Y2K music video style with mansions, pools, explosions, helicopters, and a lot of glamour. Please welcome Tamron Eve, who plays Brianna, a.k.a. Professor Sex, Brandy, who plays Naomi, a.k.a. Explicit Lyrics, Naturi, who plays Jill, a.k.a. The Trill, and Nadine, who plays Valeria, a.k.a. Butter Pecan. Thank you, ladies. Congratulations. Listen, there's so much to celebrate the show. Everybody is loving it. And Eve, congratulations. You're expecting your baby.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my God. Okay, listen, we all wept collectively on the internet when we saw the news. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I actually feel okay. I'm like, today I'm actually kind of tired just because I'm in London right now, but I'm good. I feel incredibly blessed and lucky, definitely.
Yeah, you mentioned lucky. You were open about your fertility journey. I went through many rounds of IVF. When you finally got the call that your dream of being a mom was happening, what was that like?
It's crazy because, you know, honestly, you're like, and you know, like you go through it. I actually got to a point where I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not meant to be. Yeah. And that's okay. I have 4 beautiful bonus children and they're amazing. And my husband's amazing. I have a great dog. I was like, you know, I was getting myself prepared for that. And then it happened and I was just like, wow. And it's still every day. I really, I kind of take a moment and just touch my belly and close my eyes and I'm just thankful.
We are so happy for you. So happy. I'm looking here at your 3 amazing co-stars, wondering which one raised their hands first to babysit. Brandy and Naturi.
Can I tell you, they all 3 of these ladies, they were some of the first people I told, and we squeezed each other and had tears, and they're the most amazing women. I think if I called any one of them, any second they would babysit.
Okay, I believe that because I've seen Naturi and Brandy in action with their children, and I know that. Brandy, the show is about sisterhood and keeping that bond. When you first read the script and then you learned who you'd be starring with, what was that moment like?
First of all, the script was insane because it was a page turner, and I was like, oh my God, I've never felt you know, reading a script where I'm crying, laughing, and going through all of these different emotions. And then when I found out it was Eve and Naturi, and then when I met Nadine, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is perfect. We act like real sisters. We have this beautiful bond. And I'm just so blessed to be able to work with these women. And they bring out the best in me.
And knowing that you and Eve both had your namesake shows and to see you return to TV in this way was so special. Naturi, you got bars. I was like, okay, look at her on there. Look at Eve. Eve even giving you a shout out. When you you learned that the investment would be on so many levels beyond your beautiful singing voice, did you say, okay, let me dust this mic off and look at some Eve videos here?
Oh, absolutely. I was like, I have to come all the way with it in order to level up. I mean, I had Eve to my right, Brandy to my left. Yeah. And I was definitely like, okay, this is pressure. I'm not a rapper, but I've played one before, so I had a little experience. But I felt really honored, honestly, just to tap into the hip hop side of me, which really came very naturally. So and then when we met Nadine at our dance rehearsal, we all just clicked. It was so organic, and I'm just excited to show people that I'm more than just a singer. I can rap and do different things as well.
I love that. And Nadine, tell me what it was like to have this all-female cast of strong women with this beautiful storyline about what it's like after a certain age and trying to get your swagger back, things that women certainly can identify with.
Oh my God, like you hear horror stories of like actresses coming in to work with other actresses, especially at the stature that they are already in. And so it was so not that. It was so beautiful to come into just women supporting women. And I always say we are the show because we're really this way with each other.
The fashion's amazing. Brandy, did you get to take anything home? I hate asking that question, but I need to know because I'm coming to your house.
I haven't taken anything away home, you know, from my character, but Nadine got a couple of my coats. Naomi's coats. And I think Eve was wearing one of Naomi's coats, you know, the other week.
Oh my God.
They like my clothes. I haven't taken any of
You
my
haven't
clothes.
yet? Okay, I'm going to have to talk to you about that because the fashions, everything, it's just layers on layers.
No, the fashion is phenomenal.
It's
Shout
phenomenal.
out to our stylist, Provi, who is killing it. I mean, honestly, as women, particularly, you know, we're mature women, you know, giving body and curves. But I love that it's celebrated. I mean, the use of the 90s and the flashback of fashion and current day is super cool.
It's so fun. And it's cool to see the flashback of the music. And Eve, I have to be honest with you, until this show, I was like, okay, I need Eve and Gwen Stefani. Then I said, wait a minute, I need Eve, Brandy, Naturi, Nadine, you can dance. I need this all in real life. Like, can we get an album? Can we get something from you, please? All three of you together?
Wait, you're speaking Brandy's language. Brandy has been saying this, like, okay, no, we need to go on ahead and get in. When are we getting in the studio?
No, I'm not kidding, because I listen, Eve, I was like, I need Eve and Gwen Stefani back together. And then when this happened, I was like, again, I adore Gwen, but I need this. I need this on my playlist, on my Spotify, on my Apple Music. I need it blown up. So, Eve, we gotta have this baby and move on to the music now.
Listen, Swiss has already sent me tracks, and he just said, just vibe, just vibe.
Wait a minute.
He sent me like 6 tracks.
You're telling me that Swiss Beats has, Naturi, see, I got breaking news on you. So Swiss has sent some music.
He sent music when we first started the show, because he was like, listen, I know we're doing music for the show, but I need you to just start thinking about when you're gonna get in the studio.
Brandy, would you like to commit now, or do I need to call some managers? What do we need to make this happen?
I'm committing right now to a hook, a verse, anything. I've always wanted to do a song with you.
Thanks. Can you just throw me on the vamp? Can I just get a bar or two? Because I've always wanted to work with these ladies. So I'm totally in. Count me in.
I love it. We're here for it, right? Nadine, what do you hope that women get out of this show and get out of this journey of watching these characters?
Well, for one, I want them to just have a great time, right?
Yeah.
Like we just came out of being quarantined in our homes and probably missing our friends, our sisters, our community. And this is, I feel like we're giving off that sisterhood vibe so strongly because we are living that. But I think it's also beautiful to see that. That's my favorite part of this show. Not everybody has a community of girlfriends. Maybe have one friend, maybe have 2 friends, but do you have like these many women in your life daily? You know, I personally have a tribe of women, and it feels so good to have it. And I want every woman to experience that. I feel like we are just stronger together.
Yes.
And I'm not just saying that as a cliche.
No, I believe
it.
It's real. Naturi, you've been on the show before. I know you live that authentic journey of supporting other women, and this show reflects it.
No, it's very important. Obviously, you know, coming from a world in my previous show where I'm like the only female. Yeah. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to be surrounded by a tribe, like Nadine said, a tribe of women. And to do it on national television, I have to say on ABC is a huge blessing, where as women of color, we don't always get that.
I have to tell you, my show is backed by ABC, and this is one of the moments that makes me especially proud when I see them greenlight a show as good as this with a talented cast like this with a real story. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to have you guys on.